Alright, y'all. No matter what I try to move on to, every single road somehow circles right back to one man. One topic. One certified headache. So buckle up, hit that like button if you haven't already, because apparently, I've got no choice but to dive in. Yeah, Drake. Now, while the rest of the weekend was all about celebrating real talent, Kendrick Lamar, Clips, Tyler the Creator, J. Leon Thomas, legends soaking up that Grammy glow, on the darker side of the industry, guess who just had to pull up and steal some spotlight? Yep, the one and only Champagne Papi himself. Even after snagging a single lonely nomination for Somebody Loves Me, which, let's be honest, is one more than he's managed in years, Drake just had to insert himself into the moment. While his rivals are stacking wins, he's doing whatever this is. And listen, I'm about to lose it. I had to sign up for another streaming service just to watch this man act. For research? Please. I deserve financial compensation. But let's get into it, because apparently, Drake's decided to crawl back to his roots. The rap lane crashed, so he's reloading the Degrassi era, starring in a Canadian show called Office Movers. Season 2 just dropped, and you can practically smell the clout chase. Drake saw something popping in Canada and said, "That's mine." The man's clearly desperate to win back his city's love, especially after Kendrick dragged him in the Rogers Center, twice. Once on stage, once during the World Series. Painful. So now we've got Drake, acting. And while I can't show the whole clip, let's just say you don't want to see it. Picture him trying to look tough, furrowed brow, slow movements, serious face. It's like watching someone rehearse intimidation in the mirror. The same guy whose peak acting moment was Degrassi. Yeah. Honestly, the whole thing's a train wreck. Drake looks lost, awkward, like he's pretending to be someone pretending to be Drake. But I'll give him this, at least he's better at awkward sitcom comedy than at making new music lately. Still, watching this unfold feels surreal. Kendrick's out here leading the Grammys with 9 nominations, while Drake's out here giving background character energy in a Canadian comedy. Wild timeline. It almost feels like Drake's testing something, a soft pilot to pivot his whole career. Maybe he's trying to ease away from music, drop fewer albums, and quietly reinvent himself. Which, fine. But the irony? The man who built his image on being untouchable is now the internet's favorite punchline. He's become a full-blown caricature, a Saturday morning cartoon villain version of himself. Layer after layer of gimmicks and failed stunts are stacked until there's barely a real person underneath. And in Office Movers, watching him pop up again in another scene, doubling down with that exaggerated Canadian accent? It's actually sad. He's trying so hard to sound like one of them. But at this point, does Drake even know who he's supposed to be anymore? At this point, watching Drake try to act funny is honestly comedy gold, just maybe not for the reasons he hopes. Whether he's joking on purpose or we're just laughing at him, either way, it's hilarious. And you know what? Maybe this is exactly where he belongs. Because let's be real, Drake's entire career has been one long-running punchline. So if he finally wants to turn that into an actual sitcom gig? Perfect. Let the man embrace the clownery. I mean, if this acting thing means fewer Drake songs dropping, sign me up. Watching him ham it up on screen, chasing laughs and camera time like it's oxygen, feels way more natural than hearing him rap about being the GOAT while everyone else moved on. And honestly, I'm not even mad about it. He should lean all the way in. Because here's the truth, side by side with Kendrick leading the Grammys and Drake trying to land punchlines on Office Movers, the difference is wild. Kendrick's stacking trophies, while Drake's stacking awkward takes. And weirdly enough, he's actually got more presence on camera than he does in a recording booth these days. It kind of makes sense, though. Drake's been acting like a musician for years. The persona, the theatrics, the overcompensation, it's all one big performance. So maybe now, he's just coming full circle, back to doing what he's really good at, pretending. But hold up. He's teasing Iceman again? Oh come on. After dodging the Grammys, skipping the music talk, and pushing this random acting gig, now he wants us to believe that Iceman is finally coming? Please. I'm not going to lose it. I'm calm. But wow. It's clear Drake still can't let go. That album feels like his last desperate shot at proving he's still relevant. And fine, maybe that's why he's clinging to it so tight. But let's be honest, when it does drop and inevitably flops, Maybe then he'll finally realize where he truly belongs, on screen, cracking jokes he doesn't mean to. Because if there's one thing that fits Drake's career now, it's the sitcom life. Go ahead and make the full switch. Be the funny Canadian guy again. Leave the mic, keep the script. The man's already turned rap into parody, at least this time. He'll be getting paid to make people laugh on purpose. So yeah, I'll say it. Drake should seriously consider staying in acting. He's way more watchable than listenable at this point. And at least in that world, being ridiculous is part of the job. Anyway, what do you think? Is Drake actually better at acting than rapping now? Because personally, I'd rather see him play another confused office boss than drop another mid-album. Thanks for watching, really, it means a lot. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts below. And if you want to see what had me hyped before this whole Drake debacle, check out my breakdown of the Grammy nominations, it's right there waiting for you.